Hey up guys, it's Kyle here and welcome back to another League of Legends gameplay. Today I'm playing as Urgot in the mid lane. Now I just play anyone really in mid, I don't know why, I just feel that mid lane is my most comfortable place to be. And Urgot, man, he gets called Shitgot quite a lot because of how unpopular he is. I don't know why, maybe it's just his look, maybe it's just his ult being a bit too risky for what he actually is. You know, he's sort of AD carry slash bruiser type thing. You know, he has to be very powerful with his AD. He can't go full tank, but his ultimate swaps him into the fight. So, I mean, yeah, if you land that on an AD carry, and the AD carry is now in the middle of your team, you're in the middle of their team. So it's sort of a pointless ult, I could say. Although you can pull off some quite cool things with it, like pull people over walls and you get into Dragon, or you get into Baron and they're not in there anymore and you could steal it, or just take it. But you know what I mean, it's like, there's a few things you could do with it, but it's, most of the time, it's shit, it can get you killed. But his Q, I don't know the names of these things, I do apologise because I've just been focusing on playing him, not actually learning him. Because after you've sort of got to grips with how he works, he's very simple. I mean, all you have to do is throw out your corrosive charge, which is the E, and then just Q, just mouse over and Q, and the range, oh my god, after you've got a corrosive charge on someone, the range on his Q is ridiculous. And my friends always say that Urgot is shit, that's why they call him Shitgot, is apparently absolutely terrible, when really, he's not. He's actually really good, because if you get a Black Cleaver, and a Bloodthirster possibly, maybe an Infinity Edge, I'm not too sure yet. I haven't really experimented with builds, I've just sort of stuck to one build, and you can just constantly just pelt them with a lot of cooldown reduction as well, guys. You need that. If you can manage to steal a blue, or just get one from your jungler, then that'll help you out quite a lot. So get a corrosive charge and just keep queuing, just Q, and it's like, yeah, that's exactly what it makes them do. It makes them QQ just by the range of it. They can't avoid it. It's actually unavoidable. Unless you're against someone who has some sort of untargetable thing. Like if you're against Fizz, let's say, and Fizz jumps on his staff, yeah, that can do it. But like I said, he has like the jump on his staff, but the Q is such a low cooldown that you can do it. He jumps on his staff, you do it again, you do it again. So here I'm going to get ganked after, you see there's 2 spikes and she's less than half health, or just above half health, whatever that is, I can't really tell because I've got it in shit graphics because, as you know, my Sony Vegas has been a bit dodgy recently. Volibear does flip me out of Lux's snare, which is kind of weird. Oh, let me talk about Urgot's passive real quick before this whole shit goes down. Although it kind of is going down now, but I'll just mention it whilst I'm fighting. So basically, Urgot's passive, once you basic attack or land a Q, the enemy has reduced damage, 15% reduced damage, I believe. So you see that range? I was over there and I could pretty much reach the other side of the lane, you know, where the river splits. I could pretty much reach from that entire way, and that wasn't even max range, if I remember. The circle had a bit further to go as well. So as you can see, the range is pretty far, even without an indicator from you to see. You could totally like see from other side of the river to where Volibear was. It's completely insane, and I would recommend playing Urgot quite a lot because if you can, let me talk about early game actually. As you saw, I pulled blue at the very beginning. That actually does apply on minions as well. I'm not sure about Baron and Dragon. I'll have to look into that, or maybe you could tell me. But I do know that when you smack blue buff, it deals reduced damage. So obviously it's 15% reduced. I mean, it doesn't have a lot to begin with anyway, but you know what I mean. It's still good. It does reduce it by quite a bit, and the jungler has a much easier time. So if you smack blue buff just a few times, just to keep the stuff refreshed. Here I just tank the turret. I think because I think maybe, you know, Zed might be a little tricky to kill, so I've decided that you know, if you did tanks afterwards, we might be able to kill him, but he just dies immensely quick anyway. I don't know why. Possibly it's because I am overpowered. But oh no, low health. Oh my god, what's going to happen? Nothing's going to happen because Lux misses her laser, which is always good, and my heart was beating like crazy then. I saw Lux coming up and I was like, shit, something's going to happen. I was like, imagine if a Lux laser just hits me and it goes zzz, and it completely misses. Which is awesome. I do keep on living. As I was saying, Urgot's passive, just shoot like a couple people with it as well, and in a team fight they have totally reduced damage. Maybe if you were to chuck a corrosive charge in there and just queue a few people, the team fight would be heavily in your favour if the game is even, that is. Also, I'd like to point out that his shield, His shield's a little bit poo. It's not very high, and I guess the AP ratio is kind of good, but you're not going to play AP Urgot ever. I mean, if you stay like Sut, yeah mate. If you're sat next to a guy, or stood, I guess you're always stood. The fucking minion block there, so you have to go all the way around because of the minions. I do manage to ultra Q that guy and yeah, kill him. It's just a face stomp this game, guys. I do apologise. But like I said, if you were to, what was I talking about? The shield? Yeah, the shield's pretty cool. If you sit next to a guy with a Will of the Ancients, then it can be alright. You do have an additional, like, I think it's fucking something stupid, like 24 additional health on top of like 200 or something. It's not very good, but it does apply a slow effect on every attack. So you basically have a free frozen mallet if you use that. And you guys can watch this whilst I talk about something, because I would like to talk about the comments section of the last video, which is Lee Sin. Now this one is from Onoke, aka Connor. I'll be referring to him as Connor because I know him. Diana counters Lee Sin, as if she has light on him, he can't escape. Also, she has a pull to get him locked in, and she can shield his Q and E. Obviously, Diana is a boss. Now he also says, I like tits, which I can agree on. Everyone should enjoy the tits. Well guys, the game is about to wrap up now. I think there's just one last fight here and it's pretty much over. Unfortunately, this team didn't really have much of a chance because we just sort of won early game, bot lane won. I'm not too sure about top lane, I didn't really get to see much of top lane, but I could assume that they won, and yeah, things just happen and we just win. I think Urgot mid is very surprising. You don't really get to see that like at all. It never happens because really, do you ever see Urgot being played? I checked on LOL King and he's one of the most underplayed people in League of Legends. So if you have chance, do pick him up, do play him. His range is immense, and if you can build enough damage, if you can farm really well early on, then you can just stomp your lane opponent, because what they're going to do, they can't avoid your just queuing everywhere. But they do surrender, unfortunately, and it comes up with a very strange like message here, like could not fit, like the game ended in like a draw or some shit. I don't know. The game ended with no result or whatever. It's really weird how that happened, but oh well. I can't really do much about that, but we did win. Obviously, as you can see from our massive lead, we would have won anyway, but yeah, all we have to do is just kill him a few more times and we win. So thank you guys for watching. Please leave some comments below. I'm not sure, I guess, how do you counter Urgot? That might be a thing. I don't know who would counter Urgot, so please do leave in the comments. Anyway guys, thank you for watching. Please do leave a like if you like. You can also subscribe down there, it does help me out. You can also share this video on Facebook, Twitter and Google+. That also helps me out very, very much. So thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys later. Peace!